When a narcissist wants to get you back after a discard, these are sneaky things they'll do.
Have you ever found yourself discarded by a narcissist, only for them to try to slither back into your life again? Like a boomerang, a narcissist's tentacles never fully retract after latching onto a source of supply. When fresh supply runs dry, they will return to previous sources to meet their endless needs for validation, attention, and control. This video will equip you to recognize the sneaky tactics narcissists employ when attempting to hoover you back in after a discard. Identifying these underhanded strategies is crucial to protect yourself from further abuse and manipulation. Learning why narcissists hoover and how they go about it will help you spot the warning signs if they try to re-enter your life. Save this video for when you feel you are being abused or sense a narcissistic discard coming. By the end, you'll understand exactly why they rage and devalue you, and how not to get caught in the narcissist grip during the discard phase. Please share your experiences dealing with raging discard behaviors in the comments. Which patterns ring true? If they haven't fully discarded you yet and are only abusing, you must watch this video to prepare for what's coming. If you feel hurt and can't understand their cruel discard, I highly recommend also viewing my video on narcissistic fake masks and hoovering tactics after abuse. The link is in the description. That video explains the narcissist's manipulation techniques to hook you back in through fake charm after mistreating you. Understanding the full cycle of idealized, devalue, discard, hoover will help immunize you against further narcissistic abuse. Arm yourself with awareness before you open that door again. Don't let crafty excuses, false promises, or superficial niceties fool you into thinking the narcissist has changed. They are simply shifting shapes to secure their supply once more. Before we go in depth, let's explore some examples when narcissists expect things to go back to normal, even in daily life, after devalue or discarding you. After screaming insults during an argument, the narcissist acted like nothing happened the next day and greeted their partner cheerfully. When the partner brought up wanting to discuss the hurtful things said, the narcissist dismissed it, saying, "I don't even remember that. Let's just move on." The narcissistic boss unfairly blamed an employee for losing an important client. The next week, the boss expected the employee to act normal and even assigned them additional work with other major clients. When the employee tried to address feeling mistreated, the boss said, "That was last week. I already got over it, so you should too." After cheating on their partner, the narcissist expected complete forgiveness overnight and for intimacy to resume like normal. They got impatient when their partner was still processing the betrayal, saying, "Haven't you grieved enough? I said I was sorry, so get over it."
Sneaky hoovering tactics narcissists will use.
Here are some of the most common ploys and manipulation tactics narcissists use to get back into your life after they have discarded you.
Love bombing.
After a period of silence or absence, the narcissist will bombard you with praise, flattery, gifts, and proclamations of their undying love and devotion. They will turn on the charm, saying everything you want to hear and making big relationship promises for the future. This love bombing overwhelms you with affection, giving the illusion the narcissist has changed for the better. In reality, it's a ploy to bypass your defenses and regain control. Once they have hooked you again, the idealization phase will end as quickly as it began.
Hoovering flying monkeys.
Narcissists are always recruiting unsuspecting people to be their flying monkeys. They use these manipulated helpers to get information about you, act as smear campaign mouthpieces, and relay messages. The narcissist may get flying monkeys to contact you saying the narcissist misses you, wants to reconcile, has changed, or needs closure. But this is triangulation, using others to manipulate while the narcissist stays safely hidden.
Playing the victim.
Narcissists are experts at playing the victim. Suddenly, you will hear tales of woe about the narcissist's terrible life since you parted. They may claim abandonment, depression, illness, financial trouble, or an emotional breakdown. Their texts and voicemails will try to guilt and shame you into taking care of them again. It's just another ploy for attention and pity that lets them off the hook for their actions.
Future faking promises.
Narcissists promise you the moon and stars when they want to lure you back in. They will say everything you want to hear, like apologizing, taking accountability, vowing to change, agreeing to therapy, making grand relationship commitments, etc. These future fake promises give hope the narcissist can become the person you wish they were. Unfortunately, none of it is real. They are empty words that will never materialize. It's just bait to get you back under their control.
Hoovering your emotions.
Even if you have no direct contact, a narcissist can still play with your emotions to hoover indirectly. They may post misleading social media updates to make you think they are living a fabulous life without you. Or they might ask a friend for help, appearing sympathetic and heartbroken over losing you. This emotional manipulation preys on your compassion, trying to make you regret cutting them off.
Intermittent reinforcement.
Narcissists use intermittent reinforcement to keep you hooked. After idealizing you to win you over, they then begin mixed messaging. They switch between being attentive and loving V's, ignoring you and acting cold. The randomness of their hot and cold behavior has an addictive effect, like a slot machine. You keep investing in hopes of getting back to the early idealization phase, not realizing it was all a manipulative mirage.
Negative emotional reactions.
Narcissists know how to incite emotional reactions in you, especially jealousy, hurt, and anger. They deliberately provoke and upset you just to get a reaction. After a period of no contact, they may flaunt a new partner, spread rumors about you, or attack you to re-engage. Like a drug, your emotional responses feed them narcissistic supply. Any attention is better than none.
Projecting the blame.
Master manipulators, narcissists, are experts at blame shifting. Once they've lured you back in, the narcissist will say the relationship breakdown was your fault, that you were controlling / needy / jealous / too sensitive, etc. They rewrite the narrative to absolve themselves of responsibility and project it all onto you. This prevents real accountability and progress, keeping you stuck in the dysfunctional cycle.
Why narcissists hoover after discarding you?
Now that you know the tactics narcissists use to re-enter your life, it's important to understand why they hoover in the first place. 1. Their new supply source dried up. Like parasites, narcissists are constantly seeking out new hosts to feed their ego. When fresh supply runs out, hoovering previous sources is an easy stopgap measure. They know how to push your emotional buttons already. 2. To keep you on the back burner. Even if narcissists have other supply, they like keeping old sources as a backup plan in case they need validation, praise, or other ego strokes in the future. They hoover to keep you orbiting on standby. 3. Their ego took a blow. Narcissists have ravenous egos that continually need feeding. If they experience an ego injury like being rejected, fired, or embarrassed, they will hoover former supplies to comfort their bruised ego. 4. They need control / power over you. Narcissistic supply isn't just about attention. Having power and control over others is essential too. They hoover to make sure you are still emotionally invested and under their influence. 5. To inflict further abuse. Sadistically, narcissists enjoy inflicting psychological torture on past victims. By hoovering you back in, they open the door for more belittling, manipulation, sabotage, and abuse. Your continuing pain brings them satisfaction. 6. It's a game. To a narcissist, other people are just objects and pawns to be played with. They get a thrill out of the challenge of regaining control over you after a breakup through their skilled manipulation tactics. It's all a game. 7. For revenge. Narcissists have fragile egos and will want to seek vengeance if they feel you have wounded their pride. By hoovering you back in only to mistreat you, they feel powerful again. 8. They are bored. Narcissists feed on constant excitement and drama. The ups and downs of the devalue and discard cycles become addictive to them. When bored, they begin the whole process again with an old source. Some examples of twisted things narcissists will do to get you back. The narcissist faked a health emergency, calling their ex frantically saying they were in the hospital. When the ex arrived worried, the narcissist admitted they were fine, but used the opportunity to convince the ex they still cared and wanted to reconcile. When their ex started dating someone new, the narcissist stalked the new partner online for dirt and then anonymously messaged them lies about the ex being abusive and unstable. The goal was to make the new partner break up with the ex, leaving the narcissist as the only option again. After the breakup, the narcissist kept showing up crying and begging unannounced at the ex's home and workplace. They made scenes claiming they were so heartbroken they couldn't eat or sleep until the ex took them back. Really, it was just manipulative drama to wear the ex down. The hoovering attempts narcissists make are rarely motivated by regret, remorse, or a genuine desire for reconciliation. Their reasons are selfish and self-serving. Simply put, you remain a valuable resource to exploit and control. Remember, no amount of hoovering niceties or promises can undo the damage narcissists have inflicted. The most empowering thing you can do for yourself is to recognize their ploys for what they are. Maintain no contact, stand firm in upholding your boundaries, and don't let these emotional predators back into your life. You deserve so much better. The narcissist who discarded you is offering only more deception and abuse. Shut the door firmly and make sure to lock it this time. Focus forward on your own healing path, surrounded by people who truly care about you. Then you will be free to live and love authentically. What did you love about the false persona that kept you addicted to the narcissist? Why are you struggling so much with their cruel discard phase? Please open up so we can provide support and healing. If you have any other questions, feel free to send me an email and I'll create a personal video response. I hope you found some comfort and validation in the shared experiences here. Please continue to comment with your story to help others heal from narcissistic abuse. If you still struggle with the hurt of being discarded, don't hesitate to reach out for coaching and support. I want to keep this conversation going to bring narcissistic abuse out of the shadows. Your financial contributions make that possible through donations or patronage on this channel. All monetary support goes specifically toward resources to spread empowerment and keep survivors' stories heard. Don't forget to subscribe and press the thanks button if these videos have eased your pain in any way. Your generosity allows me to be here, and together we can help survivors rediscover their wings after narcissistic abuse kept them grounded for too long. I believe in you and your ability to get through this.